Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome to episode number 30 of the Road to Glory here on FC25 Ultimate Team. We had a bit of a run in Foot Champs yesterday, in yesterday's episode, and we managed to pack a pretty awesome hero. Let me get you into the squad and I'll show you all about it. So yeah, I don't know if you can spot him in the team, but it's just only gone and pack Yaya Toure, haven't I? I may have at the time called him Irish because I'm an idiot. But welcome to the club, Yaya Toure, 87 rated, like 1.4 million coins, and what a dub that is for getting 10 wins in the weekend league. Whether or not I'll be ever able to do that again, I don't know. But considering I was 5-4, I'm pretty happy with how the last bunch of games went. We defeated some 5 at the backs, which, if you know me, I'm obsessed with how annoying 5 at the backs are. So we're going to have to maybe adjust the team a little bit today. I don't know if like Foden or Griezmann are on the chopping block. Do we sell anyone? Bring anyone else in? I feel like we should Evo this Malen because he is genuinely like an RTG MVP. All right. All the abbreviations. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's episode, hit me with a thumbs up. That'd be brilliant. Subscribe as well if you're new. Cheers. And follow me on all my socials. The links are down below. Let's get into whatever the next thing we're doing is. So as it turns out, I'd pretty much done everything on the game that I wanted to do at that point. So you're now here with me, Green Screen Lasty, for the rest of the episode. And what I'm going to do is pretty much what I said I was going to do. I'm putting the MVP Donielle Malen into the Magic Knights evolution. It cost me 800 of my FC points that we got for the Ultimate Edition, and we're gonna turn this absolute beast into an even bigger beast. He deserves it. He deserves it. I know we packed Rashford in our champs rewards, but in all honesty, I just wanted Malen to be a better card because he's already been so great for us. I randomly got myself a little inform in a 75 plus pack, which I got for doing some sort of objective that was probably squad battles related that I've been doing in the background. Maybe I was trying to work through a couple of the initial parts of the Evo for Malen. And then as you can see here, we're up to 283,000 coins after James Palmer, Onabacha and Luis Diaz all sold. So 283k plus a Foden plus a Griezmann sitting in the club. We are pretty flush for coins right now, aren't we? We're doing all right. So it's probably time to waste them, isn't it? Anyway, first part of Malen complete. You could do the first part of this one mainly in squad battles, or maybe just only in squad battles is all you needed. But I also will have to play rivals a little bit today. That will hopefully get me the final points that I need for this week, and then also it will get the Evo done, the evolution done. Get myself a little, what is that? It must be an Aubameyang, right? I'm pretty sure that's an Aubameyang. And then I sat in the store, just sort of like hovering over the 225k pack, and was like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it with coins. And I got my first promo player, left wing Dutch, from the Women's Bundesliga. I couldn't, at the time I was like, I have no idea who this is. It is a double walkout with Bastoni, who is a perfect link to DeMarco, could be making his way into the team. And then Beerenstein, I think, I can't really see the text. But we get ourselves a Dutch female left winger with 91 pace, 89 dribbling. And then when I take a little look at this, obviously, I'm very disappointed. We didn't quite get what I thought. Maybe we were going to get something big. Like in my head, I was like, this is how I'm going to get Heung-min Son, or I'm going to pack a Van Dijk or something like that. Maybe we'll get a Trent. It didn't quite happen like that. But I do find it super easy to earn the coins this year. So every now and again, I will absolutely waste the coins on a promo pack in the store. Just for a little bit of fun and for the content, right? We get Rolfo, we got Bastoni, like I said. Bastoni's going to make his way straight into the starting 11, by the way. He is going to be the Van der Ven replacement as a way to get DeMarco into the team. So chemistry-wise, or chem style-wise, I had a couple of shadows in the club. One goes on Yaya, one goes on Bastoni. And take a little look at this for a squad right now. I mean, Griezmann's on the bench. I think that was because I kind of knew I was going to offload Griezmann. I've got another little idea in my head to adjust the team further. But yeah, Griezmann is going to go. I rate him. I really rate him. He's great. But just with all the Premier League and then trying to get the Serie A back in again, it's going to be difficult to get all the chem. And we've got the Bundesliga as well with Malen and Frimpong, who I've been enjoying both of them a lot. So they're not going anywhere. So into a game of rivals we go then. So like I said, I need a couple points to get my weekly bonus, or the bonus rewards, or whatever you want to call it, the upgraded reward. And we are pretty much just chilling around the checkpoint in Division 3. Whenever I win a couple of games, I end up just like losing like 5. And that's okay. I'm not desperate to push my way into the next division yet. Because, I mean, even if I did, I think you can get relegated from Division 2, can't you? So it would be pretty quick that I would be up there. I'd make my way back down straight away. And it would just be a rubbish experience. So I'm quite happy with the Division 3 rewards. And if we can get that every week for the next few and then maybe push ourselves up, that would actually probably work out really well for the RTG. You know, you never know what you're going to get from these Div 3 rewards. So I got myself a draw in that game. It didn't really matter, though, because all I was really playing this stuff for was to get a game played with my Evo in progress Malen. That's all we needed to really do. I needed to play like 2 or 3 games of rivals. I didn't really care about the outcome. But if we could get a win or a draw, that would be good because it goes towards my weekly points. And like I said, I just needed a couple more of those. So I was 1-0 up in the first half of this game. Second half came around, and like by the 52nd minute, my opponent had turned the game around and was 2-1 up and given me the Rashford celebration, and I'm just like, all right, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I expected to happen. But that man Malen just absolutely nutmegged Mickey van der Ven to get that equalising goal. We end up drawing 2-2 again, 2 games in a row actually. So we're not going to move anywhere off that checkpoint, but we are 43 out of 45 points for the week. And that was where I stopped playing that night. I thought I'll come back to it the next day. I'm going to carry on listing up my players. Lewandowski, Balogun, both going to go. I know I kind of said I might use Lewa, but after a couple of dodgy reviews from mates, I was like, you know what? I don't think I need him. I've got other players in the club to work with. So this is how I left the squad whilst I then went to bed. Griezmann in the starting 11 on 2 chem. And then I woke up the next morning, and it's only gone and happened again. I've only gone and sold someone in my sleep. Mike Maignan, Antoine Griezmann, both sold. A loss on Maignan and a profit on Griezmann. But I'd bought Salah. I'd bought Salah on my phone overnight because that was going to be like the final piece of the puzzle for this squad right here. I mentioned to you guys, 1, that Griezmann was going to go. And then 2, I wanted Cole Palmer in like a central position. But I also still wanted like Malen, and then I wanted my 2 midfielders. But if Cole Palmer could also be one of those sort of in the midfield, and then I'm going to try the 4-3-3-4 is what I'm trying to get at here. It's a formation which I think could work quite well. I enjoyed the 4-3-3-2. It was probably some of the best FIFA that I've played this year. And then, of course, we did well with the 4-4-2 this weekend, but didn't love Cole Palmer out there on the right-hand side. So I'm going into a couple more Rivals games. Again, I needed to upgrade this Malen. A first game against a duo, by the way, and they had a very, very nice team. But in a 4-3-3-4, and essentially trying to get like the pluses or pluses on the players. Palmer in that cam role, just to have like a central outlay, you know, somewhere to actually play the ball to, and basically have a lot of the attack go through. And Malen on his own up front seems to be doing all right. He is honestly like just different gravy. You have like your regular Bisto beef gravy or chicken gravy, and then you have Donielle Malen, who is just different gravy. He's brilliant. I love him this year. He's had good cards in previous FIFAs, of course, but he just feels brilliant. Super rapid, like probably like the quickest player I feel like I've used on this game. Anyway, I got a 3-0 rage quit against the duo there in the first half, so I got my weekly points, which is great. I haven't really got to worry about the results anymore. I just need to go in, try and play some decent gameplay against these guys. Speaking of which, we have got a big patch on the horizon, haven't we? I didn't see anything about finesse shots, but I reckon they'll tune them down just a little bit. I have, however, seen that 5 at the back, there's going to be a bit of a nerf to that. Now, that is just absolute perfection, music to my ears. I guess they're going to make it a little bit less compact and maybe a little bit higher up or something like that. So hopefully it will be more easy to break through. They are going to nerf Trivellas into the ground, it sounds like, which I'm fine with. I know I'm probably one of the biggest user and abuser of the Trivella. I certainly was last week anyway. But I'm all right with it being nerfed. We all knew it was coming, right? Like, I was just kind of using it to get easy goals against 5 backs whilst it was good. Now, the patch notes that came out last night, there were all sorts of stuff that is going to change. It seems like an absolutely monumental patch, which a lot of the situations and a lot of the things that it says it's going to fix have been like the main gripes in the community. So if it fixes stuff, I think we could be on for a really good game here. It'll be interesting to see, won't it? It'll be interesting to see what actually happens. But I just need my passing to be better. Did I see anything in the notes about actually improving my passing? I'm not sure. I'll have to read them again. But yeah, check out those the patch notes to see exactly what's going to be changing and stuff. You might find that your Trivellas aren't flying in all over the place, and also the 5 at the backs might not be quite as useful. And we might need a little bit of a change up with formations. Some of the pros might have to change some stuff about as well. I'm sure everyone's using Stokes 4-4-2. Everyone's using that other guy's 5-2-1-2 or whatever. 4-5-1 is popular, 4-3-3-2. Like, everyone's using one of those sorts of formations. I've gone against the grain here today and using my own little concoction of a 4-3-3-4, and I've got to say, I've been loving it. Absolutely loving it. I've really enjoyed myself playing here in these games. I guess part of it was that I wasn't too worried about the overall results. I was just kind of playing to get my Malen upgraded. This guy, by the way, had Graham Hansen, and my God, she's just techie. She's really good. She can finish the ball. She's so fast. Her dribbling is excellent. Positioning is great. It's just one of those cards which at some point I would absolutely love to try. Maybe I should stop spending money in the store on spending my coins in the store on random packs and actually save up for Graham Hansen. That might be a smart decision. Anyway, I end up losing this game, I'm pretty sure. But again, I was just playing it, enjoying it, trying to learn a little bit. And I basically just got a Diogo Jota and Graham Hansen lesson, and that probably taught me a few things that I can then go in and help defend in the next games to come. But we end the week of rivals on 45 points at the checkpoint of Division 3, so we'll getting some more awesome rewards. Now, Donielle Malen, welcome to the club. 85 rated evolution with 89 pace, 86 shooting, and 85 dribbling. Come on. What a beastly evolution that is. I can see him being my striker for a decent while, or at least being on the bench anyway. If he doesn't end up starting, I think he'll definitely be coming on as a super sub because, like I said, he's just been proper MVP for the series so far. Excuse me. I think he scored 2 goals in the final game to get me those 10 wins for the weekend league. So yeah, I'll never forget that. Gonna have to have a little sip of drink. Just because my throat is definitely going. Now, I also spent some time in squad battles getting Rosa Marquez La Roja evolution done. And that also unlocked me Pareo, a couple of little packs as well. Just things I was doing in the background, basically. I started an evolution for that Rosa girl because I didn't have any Spanish Ipswich players or any cool Spaniards to really Evo. It was a free Evo. I thought her card looked quite good. Already had her in the club. So I thought, why not? Why not get her? We got a Spanish female centre mid that could link somewhat to like Patri, Pateas, Bonmati, like all of that sort of stuff in the future. Should we ever pack anything quite so good, that'd be lovely. So yeah, I've been playing quite a bit of squad battles. I think I've got all my 12 games done for the week. I played them all on semi-pro though, just to get Evos done. So I think I'll probably end up finishing on Silver 1 or Gold 3. So not going to get great rewards from that. This is where we stand with all the Ipswich Evos, by the way. Luke Wolfenden is the only Evo I need to do now, which I have to go into Rush for. So I'm looking for some teammates to play Rush with to get that done. But yeah, look at this for a squad. I put my final goal scorer little badge on Malen. I mean, absolutely deserved, right? And the squad is just looking insane. I love how this team looks. We've got Premier League. We've got a little bit of like Dutch and La Liga. We've got Bundesliga and also Serie A. It's just a nice squad in general, and it gets the 33 chem. Lovely stuff. My friends, we've reached the end of the episode though today. If you have enjoyed, hit me with a thumbs up. If you've opened that crazy store pack, 225k, let me know what you got. Was it better than my pretty much massive L that we got here today? And of course, subscribe to the channel. Social links are all down below as well. Have a great day. Take it easy. I'll probably be streaming by the time you're watching this, so come find me on Twitch and I'll see you over there. Peace.